Guys, the Scar here. And with this first video, I wanted to go into the sports as two or three viewers suggested. So today, I want to start off just talking about the Giancarlo Stanton deal to the New York Yankees. Now I know it happened on Saturday. I know this video is coming out Monday night, early Tuesday morning, but bear with me. I had other stuff going on. And I know NFL, the football, should be a topic that we should discuss since it is Monday night going into Tuesday morning. But I promise you guys that video will come most likely tomorrow. However, I want to start off with the Giancarlo Stanton trade because as a New York Met fan, it kills me. It absolutely kills me that Giancarlo Stanton is a Yankee. But I get it. I get it 100%. I'm not going to come on here and be a Yankee hater and say, they're going to win another World Series, that Jeter, just basically gave Stanton to them. I understand the situation. Stanton had a no-trade clause. Could go anywhere he wanted to. And he decided it was the Yankees and the Dodgers. I can't fault him for that. He didn't want to go to St. Louis. He didn't want to go to San Francisco. That's his right. I can't blame Jeter for trading him to the Yankees because, one, there was only so many places he would go. And two is, the Florida Marlins are basically broke. These guys are losing money at an astonishing rate. It's ridiculous. However, even though I understand why it was done, it still irks me. It really, really irks me because the Yankee fans, and I can say this because I'm from New York, the Yankee fans are so spoiled, it's sickening. And once again, I'm not saying this as a Met fan, or you guys might be like, oh, he's a Met fan, he's a hater. No, that's far from the case. Look, I'll tell you guys. I was born in 1986. So, throughout my childhood, the Yankees were, the team. And, they were great. The 96, 97, etc., etc. They were great. And their greatness spoiled Yankee fans. Because now, every year, they think they deserve to win the title. They should have the best player, etc. They're the best team in the world, etc., etc., etc. However, I will bet you every dollar in my pocket that most Yankee fans aren't really true Yankee fans. They just like the Yankees because they win. But that's not here nor there because, as I said, I don't want to be looked upon as a Yankee hater because this is not what this video is about. It's about the Giancarlo Stanton trade that everybody is talking about. At the end of the day, the Yankees have a great team. There's no denying that. They have Judge, Sanchez, Didi. They have a great lineup. Maybe 2017's version of the 1927 Murderers Row. Possibly. Could be the greatest lineup ever. However, it cannot be forgotten that with baseball, in the postseason, everything changes. Pitching is everything. And even though the Yankees have a great lineup, there's no denying that. The question becomes, can they succeed in October when it really matters most? And yes, they were one game away from the World Series. Great organization, great team. No denying that. Can't state that enough. I wish the freaking Mets were that great. But it's not in our cards. But it's very important that even though this is a big, big acquisition for the Yankees, it's not necessarily a guarantee that they're going to win the World Series. Yes, their chances increased, but Vegas isn't always right. So, with that being said, in closing, I just want to end this little, I guess, tyrant talk about Stanton. For those that didn't know, Stanton was traded for Sterling Castro, good second baseman, and two lower level prospects. Which okay. Let me just speak on that real quick. Castro, I get it. He's owed about 20 something million over the next 2 years. As I stated earlier, the Marlins want to obviously have to cut back on payroll. They traded D. Gordon last week, I believe, to Seattle. Cash. I get it. But the Yankees, I believe, have a top 5 farm system throughout MLB. Top 5. And the guys the Marlins acquire are two lower level prospects. Like, really? And from what I heard, these guys, if they become anything special, won't be in the majors until 3 years from now. So once again, I'm going to say this because I'm not a Yankee hater and I do not want to be looked upon as a Yankee hater. But, and let me reiterate, I understand the trade 100%. I get it. Derek Jeter, the Marlins, owners and organization are losing money at an alarming rate. I understand that. Cut payroll. I got it. But you're telling me you couldn't get better prospects? You couldn't get major league ready prospects from like a year from now or 2 years? These guys, if they become anything special, won't be ready for 3 years. We're talking about the reigning NL MVP here. Now, if you seriously believe that no one comes to watch the Florida Marlins, obviously they don't, and they have the reigning NL MVP, they have D. Gordon, they have a bunch of other decent caliber players, and you're telling me you're selling them on the idea that you just traded the National League MVP for a decent shortstop / second baseman and 2 lower level prospects? If I'm a Marlins fan, I'm not happy about that whatsoever. The Yankees have, once again, as I stated, have one of the top 5 farm systems. You can't get a major league ready caliber player. Now you see, in New York, I'm a big listener to the Michael Kay show. If you guys don't know, he's the Yankees announcer for the Yes Channel. And he said on his radio station today, on his radio show today, that like Aaron Judge, Gary Sanchez, these guys make $600,000. Okay? And I'm not saying that the Marlins should acquire like a Gary Sanchez, Aaron Judge, but you should acquire something. Give me something special that I can take to like the bank with. You're banking on Starling, Castro, and 2 lower level prospects. Like, really? And once again, I don't want to sound like a broken record. I understand the trade. I understand why it had to be done. I just don't get why you would trade him for that package. It's in my opinion, it's idiotic. It really is. Now, it makes me wonder, what would the Dodgers given up to the Marlins for Stanton? Because in all actuality, Stanton is from the West Coast and he wanted to be a Dodger. And the Dodgers have way over the tax threshold in Major League Baseball. So, you know, they themselves have bad contracts, which obviously the Marlins aren't going to take because they're trying to, save money. But you're telling me for the Yankees it was just Castro and like two lower level? Like, what the hell did the Dodgers have to give them? Like like three lower level players or something? I don't. It's just, I can't knock the Yankees. I can't knock Brian Cashman because hey, he's out there hustling and he did his thing. So with that being said, I'll leave this and I'll end it with this. I'm not gonna tell you to like. I'm not gonna tell you to subscribe. I'm not gonna tell you to do all the typical stuff that like all these other YouTubers, do. I am gonna say just one thing. Like, hit me up in the comment section. Just let me know, like, what did you think about this? Like, interact. This is what I'm hoping for this channel, is just to interact with, like, people. Give out my opinions. I want to hear your guys' opinions. This isn't about who's right and who's wrong, because at the end of the day, everybody has their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Like, you guys might think that this trade was the best thing in the world. You guys might love the Yankees. You guys might like hate the Marlins. I don't know. I want to get to know you guys. I want you guys to get to know me. And this is how we get to know one another. Just by interacting. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about me voicing my opinion and hearing what you guys think about it. So once again, as I said, I will definitely get a football video out to you guys maybe later on today, because I definitely got some thoughts about that, since I am a Cowboys and Jets fan. So I got to talk about that game, and then other stuff that's going on in the NFL, and there's even stuff from like last week I wanted to talk about. So I'll definitely get a video to you guys about that. And once again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon.